It's important for people to understand their flood risk and their erosion hazard risk.
How Tucson city officials are planning to fix flooding problems over the next 5 years, and how you can still give them feedback even if you missed today's meeting. Thank you for joining us for 13 News Live at 10. I'm Mary Coleman.
And I'm Dan Maries. Monsoon is notorious for flooding streets and washes across Tucson.
Earlier this afternoon, city officials heard from Tucsonans on problem areas they want fixed. 13 News reporter Sean Mahoney joins us in studio now.
And Sean, what were some of the concerns in today's meeting, and what are some of the ways that the city hopes to address them?
Yeah, well, Dan, Mary, a lot of the focus surrounds the city of Tucson's stormwater management system and making updates to provide more relief from flooding for certain areas in the city. Now, to do that, officials say they need help from the community to identify what specific areas need more attention and problems that are arising within those areas, which is what they say tonight's open house provided.
There are eyes and ears out there. We can't encompass every part of the city of Tucson. That can help us identify some real potential hazardous flooding conditions out there that we can address.
Dozens of residents came out to tonight's floodplain management open house to voice their concerns about flood-prone areas throughout the city. One of those residents was Jim Cummins, who understood the importance of participating in the development of this 5-year plan.
The squeaky wheel gets the grease, and it's more about us getting in front with the city to say we have some problems, and is there things you can do to help us, or how do we help ourselves?
Cummins lives in Richland Heights and says the nearby Christmas wash has caused flooding in his community during heavy rain.
I'm hoping to talk with the city and try to get them to come help with some maintenance and some clean out of our neighborhood and help with how the water runs through our HE.
Some people even brought in pictures to further emphasize the flooding problems within the city.
We want to make sure we're addressing the needs of the constituents. There's a lot of flooding concerns out there in the city of Tucson. Many homes were built before the first flood maps.
The city's current draft of their floodplain management plan includes new drainage models and underground storm lines and solutions to address sewer line hazards, flow diversions, and emergency response. But tonight also provided advice for homeowners.
It's about learning how to flood-proof your property if you're flood-prone. Learning that there's also erosion hazards and flood risks as impacting your house.
Booths around the open house showed floodplain areas recognized by FEMA and the city to help homeowners or prospective buyers understand risks and if they need flood insurance.
It was really engaging because some people didn't even know we had that resource, that they can use, so they got these tools right at their fingertips that they weren't even aware of.
Topics especially important to protect Tucson from disasters we've seen across the country.
Some of the situations that have happened around the country over the last year just tells you that you don't know how quickly water is going to rise. Think about what happened in Kerr County in Texas this week.
Now, city officials say the flood plan will be open for public comment until the end of the month, and then the city will compile those comments, put together a final draft to send to mayor and council to approve by the end of the year. Reporting live in studio, Sean Mahoney, 13 News.